Him, we'll never know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Woo!
It was sunny and nice today.
It was. It's not right now.
No, now the sun has gone down, but it's still only 45 degrees.
Welcome to another exciting episode 114 of How Was Your Day? I am your host. I am Dave, of course, my beautiful, lovely wife.
SamIAm.
And we are the Married Couple Podcast, coming to you live on, of course, YouTube and Facebook. And now... Clapper. And we're the only ones on here right now.
I know, I think so.
But we're also... going live on Clapper, which is a very exciting thing because we're trying something new.
John, what are you doing there?
Wait.
Well, I'm clapping my hands.
Yes, and so I brought this song because we're live on Clapper,
There we
and
go.
It's a good Clapper song. Am I right?
Like this. I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you. I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you.
Anyway, yes, that is to celebrate us live on Clapper as well as, of course, YouTube. We don't have a YouTube song, but we are...
Clap too.
It's really easy. Anyone can get the clap. I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you. I've got the
So join us on Clapper if you so wish, because we're also on Clapper.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway,
May said, "Damn it, I'm late." Or I'm late. Damn it, you're
No,
not late. We just started. We literally just came on.
are not late at all. In fact, it's just now alerting people that we're live. So you're actually early.
You're good,
And if you're on Clapper, you're super early because no one's there.
right?
Anyway, if you don't know how the show goes, here's how it goes. It's called How Was Your Day? We're the Married Couple Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. You can ask Alexa, play the Married Couple Podcast.
And it's us.
But we tell you about our day. We invite you to say about your day and shit like that. Anyway, it's kind of a fun show. Anyway,
Kind of?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun show for me to do.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how fun it is to listen to.
I mean, a few people
We've
think
got
it's
a few
fun.
people. All right. Anyway, sweetheart,
Yes, my love.
how was your day?
This week, it is the final days of the annual enrollment period for Medicare supplements. For those who don't know, I am an insurance agent and I work over the phone, and this is busy season. Words are hard already. It has been busy. It's been different. I don't know. It's just been busy. There's been
That's
a lot of grumpy people. Which is kind of frustrating.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, but it's been good. But we go back a week, right?
We
So last show we had our dear friend May on, and she was wonderful. And that was for my birthday episode.
your
But my
birthday
birthday
episode?
wasn't until Friday. And oh my gosh, what a great day. I had so much fun. I don't know about you, but pretty much everyone that I love that was here in town was at the best pub. DJ Yoda, Chad, who's been on our show, was wonderful. Gail, the bartender, was wonderful.
Somebody made you cupcakes.
But yeah, Kathy and John, who are regulars there, they brought cupcakes. Gail made sure there was cake and cupcakes for everyone to have. I got to sing with my mom.
You did. She gave you a bottle of champagne.
Oh yeah, she did give us a bottle of champagne, which
That was
we
good. And
toasted.
you got to sing with your.
I did. I got to
mom.
sing
Your
with my
dad
mom.
was there.
Chad played line dance music for me and my crazy besties to dance to, because that's what we do. It was such a fun night. I was in such a good mood. We left, about 12:30 that night to come home. You weren't feeling very well, and it was a good time to call it a day. And we got home and I was so goofy. I was like, I need you to catch up. I need you to be at my level. You're like, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm like, but I need it.
Well, I did have a headache and I wasn't feeling, my neck was hurting that night.
Yeah.
And I hadn't eaten before we got there because we
did go
showed
find
up
a
little
cheeseburger.
early. I did. Well, Will had called and we're like, all right, everybody, 7:30. Well, he calls us at 6:30 saying I'm here.
And we were like, we got to go.
We're going early. So we went over early, and
We did.
I hadn't eaten yet, but I did find a cheeseburger next door at Hardee's. It was a very fun night. But you're right,
gosh.
I wasn't quite caught up, which is odd because normally you're the one catching up with me.
Yes, I was like the perfect level of buzz. I feel like, I mean, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can get like sloppy and whatever, but I was like that goofy, like, wanted to have a good time buzz. And I was just, I don't know, it was fun. I definitely slept in that next day. And Alex, my daughter, kept calling, like, she called like at 10 or probably earlier than that. I don't know. I was sleeping. And then at 11:30, I finally woke up and she's like, did you forget we're doing lunch? And I was like, yeah. I just ordered food.
We're in bed. You just ordered food.
Yes.
Hadn't even got dressed yet. We're just laying around going, man, this is going to be a perfect day. And then your daughter reminds you that you made plans.
I should do this. I mean, she is coming up from another town from college to take me out to lunch. She had her boyfriend with her, but they got me some gifts. And then Alex goes, well, since you're paying for lunch, I thought I should get you a gift. And so she did. But when we got to lunch, we went and had ramen, and it was a really great place. It's a place we hadn't been to yet. And they were whispering on the other side of the table and like typing text to each other that I couldn't see. And I'm like, good thing I'm your mom, because secrets don't make friends, and I guess I'm not your friend. And at the end of the meal, Kyle, her boyfriend, paid. So that was very sweet. Good brownie points for, and he goes, well, it's your birthday. I should pay for that. I'm like, well, thank you. That was appreciative, but I would have definitely paid for the lunch. And then guess what?
What?
We went to bowling.
Oh, yeah.
I did take a nap, but we went to bowling.
We did.
And I bowled the best game I've ever bowled in my whole life.
You bowled like a 202.
202.
202. I thought it was like 205.
No, it was 202.
Okay. I bowled a 105 that game.
I know.
I didn't bowl on your team or against you, but I was watching you and not really even paying attention. I bowled the worst game I've bowled in a long, long time. It's your best game, but you even won high pot because I put you in high pot.
I did, and it was a big high pot. There was a lot of people
you got
in.
it's almost $30. It was like $28 you got. So that was good.
Yeah, it was a good time. Then we ended up stopping at the best pub again just to say hi and thank you, and came home and had a fun night and did nothing on Sunday, which was lovely.
Yeah.
So, my love.
Yes.
How was your day?
Well, first I want to say hi to everybody here.
Oh, yes.
We've got a few people here on YouTube and Facebook. And we've got a bunch of people coming on Clapper and then just leaving because they don't know who we are.
Yeah, sorry.
But hey, welcome. Okay, bye.
Stay and watch a while. You might like it.
That's kind of how it works. And it's funny. I assumed Rose might be here at least. She was on when we were testing it to see if it would work. And I don't see Red Rose, but maybe she'll show back up and let people know. I bet she will.
She usually does.
Let people know we're here, and maybe we'll have a few people there. But it doesn't matter. I've got a few messages I'll get to shortly. I don't have a top 10 tonight.
Whoa.
I just don't. It's whatever. Here's how my day went. Is that what you asked?
Yes, my love.
How was my day? Well, I'll go back a week shortly. Here's how my day went. I went to work, and then I got off at 12:30.
I know.
And so I had the rest of the afternoon off. So I went and visited Mom for a couple hours.
Yay.
And had a really good visit with her. And then I stopped, saw my brother for a little bit. And then I came back here, and it was like 4 o'clock. Usually you're off at like 4:30. But Wednesdays it's 5.
Yeah.
And so I was here, and I'm like, all right, it was about 4:45. And I'm like, all right, it takes about a half hour to get home. I'm going to just lay here on the couch for a minute. And so I'm like, I'm going to get like a 45-minute nap in. Well, you didn't get off right at 5. And so I got like an hour and a half nap.
I didn't leave work until 20 till 6.
But the best part is I didn't put a top 10 list together because whatever. We've got people here. We've got people leaving messages, so I appreciate that.
That's great.
Do you want to read out some of those, and I'll get some messages together for you? Yes.
So I'm sorry, Jace is
here.
Yes, Jace is here for he hasn't been here in a while, so
he hasn't been here in a while. I'm excited to see him here again.
I know. I guess I got a little distracted. So May says, "Yep, I love you, Sam. Nice to be a wish come true." And that was wonderful to have you on the show. Matt from work says, "Hey guys." He also has a joke for Dave.
Okay.
Says, "Hey Dave, do you know what the difference is between a feminist and a knife?"
I can read
The
it.
knife has a point.
The knife has a point. I see. I see what you did there. Don't cancel him.
Yeah.
Feminist.
My sister says, hey, sister. I get to see you soon.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yes. Jay says, hi, Sam and Dave. He didn't say hey. And then he says, wow. And then he said, no top 10.
No top 10.
Number 10, top 10. I don't know.
Oh.
No top 10, top 10.
No 10, top 10.
Okay.
No, he's like, wow, no top 10. He's
Got
like,
it.
what's going on?
I know.
Well, last week I did my top 10 top 10s, and I was kind of out since then. I actually got a few ideas since then, so they will be back. I'm just not doing one tonight because I took a nap.
Yeah.
I had every intention of doing that, but no, went over to see Mom today. We talked about just different things. We talked about where we've been looking at houses because eventually we're going to move because this sucks. I let her know that we're looking at houses in Florida, in warm other spots. And then I also mentioned to her that you had mentioned maybe we move down to Texas.
Yeah.
And speaking of Mom, good evening, kids.
Hey, Ma.
And so she sent me a thing, the top 10 reasons to move to Texas. So, and at some point, we're going to move somewhere.
Yes.
If we move to Texas, you've got your sister down there. My sister's down there. My niece is down there.
Yes.
I've got cousins down there, so that might not be bad. But I don't know. We're going to Florida in a couple of weeks. We'll
scope it out.
we'll scope it out and see what we got.
I'm so excited. 2
Anyway,
weeks from Friday.
Backing up, last week, I bowled a 105 to your 2 or whatever. But my second 2 games, I was bowling against Crystal, our friend Crystal.
Yes.
And my second 2 games were better. I bowled a 180 something and a 190 something, so they were better. And I
you kicked butt.
screwed my average up the.
My second game was not all that great. It was like a 115.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a recap of the bowling scores.
Yeah.
And then we came home
Riveting.
and we laughed a little that night.
We laughed a lot.
And we slept in, didn't really do anything. And then Monday Night Football was so excited because my Jaguars were playing on Monday Night Football, and the entire country gets to see how awesome my team is. Mm-hmm. And they played really bad and lost.
They shit
and
the
bed. My quarterback got hurt, and I thought the season was over. Apparently, it isn't. But who knows when he'll be back? He might be out a couple weeks, might be out nothing. But backing up to your birthday.
Yes, my love.
Kermit's behind me, and he wanted to mention that he and Piggy got to do a song together live.
Oh, everybody quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it's a song we do at karaoke, and it's usually Sonny and Cher that kind of right. And it's I Got You, Babe.
Yeah.
And we start off as Sonny and Cher, and of course, then I go into, well, hey Piggy, I guess that's all that's true, but you got me, and baby, I've got you. And we did that live, and I won't make you do it right now.
Okay, thanks.
Even though the pig's right next to you, you could.
I think you put it
The
there for
frogs-
a reason.
I mean, we could. Where'd the frog go?
He's on that
Oh,
side of you.
he's right. Well, I was looking here. You can see it on YouTube. You can't see it. But so Kermit and Miss Piggy got to sing a song. Mm-hmm. They did. Mm-hmm. I'm a frog. Anyway, no, you don't have to.
I just was showing you, we do actually have a
we
Miss
actually
Piggy.
have the Kermit and Piggy puppets. We've done that live in our kitchen. People have seen that.
It was pretty fun.
It was a good time.
People laughed and clapped, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah. I got you, pig. Anyway,
I got you, frog.
thanks. There, I got a little bit of one. Sweetheart, My beautiful, lovely wife does have news stories coming up as well.
sure
But before we get there, we do have some voice messages left over here on our Instagram. Here is May saying hello or something. Let's see if I got
Damn
it.
it. First it's about sucking and swallowing, and I told you don't swallow it tastes terrible, spit it out, don't do it, and now you're giving people the clap. I think not. I think I'm going to stay in my bubble over here and just eliminate myself from everything. And who knows where we'll be podcasting from next week. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a wild ride.
That's what I hear.
Who knows? I don't even know what's going on here. I might be just full of shit. Who knows? But, ew. No, I don't clap. No thanks. I'm clean as a whistle here. Not going to have it happen.
Oh, I gotcha. No, it's not about that. It's
John,
just about,
what are you doing there?
Well, I'm clapping my hands.
Well, that
that's all it is.
I may have a news story that.
That has to do with May or the clap or which? Never mind. Here's May one more time.
Now, I told you in the script last week that there should be a top 10 of what would you call How Was Your Day if it wasn't that title, and you flunked. Absolutely flunked. Did you forget about that day where you had a blonde moment? Did your wife's hair color get transplanted to your forehead? Was there something that I missed? Because I would really like to know what the hell the show would be called. I could think one of the things would probably be called the Humpty Blues, but, I don't think that would actually work now, would it? He's giving me this look. All right. That's 2 of,
At number 10,
24.
the
We've
Hump
got
Day Blues.
22 to go.
At number 9, it would be called, what's going on, sweetheart?
What's up?
At number 8, it would be called How You Doing? And my top 7, what would the show be called, is coming up later in the show. In the meantime, here is, I forget when I got to actually get these sounds. Here is...
But you are not a Jedi yet.
Here is Xanthia popping in. Hey, Xanthia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn. My week has been very, very, very busy training stormtroopers with a multiple shooting repeating rifle. Yes, indeed. To see if the Jedi can start blocking it. Anyway, we hope you are all having a wonderful week. The holidays are about to begin, and I thought that a nice holly-berry wreath might be interesting. Don't worry, May. We're still searching for, Betty, and don't worry. We'll find her eventually. And the worst part of it is don't worry. We'll put her in the sick bay. There's something about... they're saying something about invisibility or something, but we'll deal with that. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. And my week has been wonderful. How has yours been, Dave? Question mark.
Question mark.
It's been fine. What's going on in the background there, Thrawn?
Seems like there's a lot.
Stormtrooper training, or what the hell is
Sounds like
that?
it. I don't know. Phone's ringing.
Yeah, no. Here is.
And just remember, when you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say those magic words.
Yes, the magic words. And one more, I guess. Why not? Woohoo!
You're saying there's a karaoke bar not too far from your guys' place, about 4 blocks, a hotel nearby, and an Arby's? Woohoo! I'm in.
Literally.
Get some booze in me, and I can sing. Maybe. Other than, making, everybody, howl like a coyote. I'm just saying. Nah, my week's, it's been busy. Been a lot going on. Tomorrow's the work holiday dinner, and I get it off, so... I'm going to be spending some time at home and just chilling out tomorrow night. But, yeah, things are good. They're okay.
Well, that's good.
Right.
Nice to hear.
And yes, 4 blocks away, and...
We've literally walked there before.
Yes, and back, and more than once. Me, more than once.
Yes.
The bar's in the hotel, and
Yeah.
it's a Hardee's, kind of like a Carl's Jr. is in the next parking lot. So
Yeah, it's wonderful.
it's all within walking distance, which is great. But the good, keep in mind though, if you do go drink a bunch and then you have Hardee's the next day, you're gonna have the Hardee's.
The Hardys.
I don't know. Anyway. At number 7, what'd you eat last night? Here's May one more time, and then we can, I don't know if anybody wrote anything.
My sister asked if I had
and
lost weight.
Xanthia might actually go ahead and get a girl for a change in the next few days. Who knows? I don't think she's going to play hard to get. You're selling me out? Well,
think I
somebody's
need to
got
hear
to
that.
sell you out. You're too positive about this whole thing. We lost 3 orders for luggage today. We have to wait till 10 o'clock Vegas time to try it again. And then that should be coming around the corner. We got a good quarter of a closet to close to figure out how to fold it all up in that little crappy bag. And then tomorrow, oh yeah, we gotta mail all the Baby Yoda stuff out to the next destination. It's going to be the Betty and May short world tour. Holy crap, is she going to stink? Are we going to stink 4 days on the road without a shower? And plenty of transfers to see the world. And what do you know? The last stop before we get to our destination is someplace called Omaha. Why is that so important?
Don't know. It sounds like she's taking a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
Luggage and a bunch of cities and no shower. I don't think if you don't have a shower in 4 days.
Sounds like a rip-roaring time.
If you don't have a shower in 4 days, May, I don't think you even have to worry about anything about Omaha because I'm not going anywhere near that bus station.
Unless she has enough time and we can let her shower here.
I know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, sweetheart.
Yes.
You got a news story, I hope?
I do. Also, real quick, my sister says.
Yes. Did she tell a joke too?
The number one should be holla. Sorry, hola.
That is the number one thing that our show should be called. Anyway.
Actually, the number one thing our show should be called is Words Are Hard.
Yes. Hard are words. And, yep. And this was Sam on Saturday. Yep. No, it was me leaving a 5-pin, actually. So,
Did you see, real quick, Jace?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I did, but you say it.
Okay. Dave, you tell the story about making the 5-pin.
No, well, he's got a 5-pin bank, and he usually goes with the 5-pin and holds it up, and and you had to sign the 5-pin last year.
The thing about a 5-pin for people who don't bowl is typically when you leave the 5-pin, it's like the very center one. Everybody holds their finger up, and if you don't get it, you should owe everyone a shot. If you're a drinker,
right? A shot or a drink or whatever.
Yes, but
no
Jace
one does
really
that.
enjoys.
But no one ever does that. Except
and
me if I miss it.
Or yeah, same. And
But
then
anyway,
Jace loves calling out a 5-pin. It's been a thing for years. A few years ago, one of the other bowlers on our league brought him an actual pin, and they decorated it, and people would sign it if they missed. And Jace keeps a tally. So Dave this year for the 5-pin got him a bank. And he wrote "Let's Go" on it, but it's a bank. So if people miss the 5-pin, they can donate to that bank. So Jace actually announced on Facebook today, and we put it up to the bowling thing, that all of the money that is put into that bank for people missing the 5-pin is going to go to a charity called Got to Be, and it helps. Sorry. My brain just...
Alzheimer's patients.
Yes.
No, I'm just trying to guess now. I'm going with, based on what you just
Children
described
or
it
young
as.
Adults with disabilities.
That's it. No, it's a specific one, and I forget too.
Have no, that's what he said. Disabilities have help with vocations and have a job and things like that. So
yes,
it's a really great cause. Jace actually works for them, and it's a nonprofit. So he's going to donate all of that money from missed 5-pins. I think I just turned red from not finding the right word.
From thinking it was Alzheimer's.
Yeah, no, that's what I have. But he's donating all that money, and I think it's great.
Yeah,
so,
and you don't even have to miss a 5-pin. You can just donate if you want.
Yes, exactly.
I've done a few times. Anyway, so one more from Zanzi, and then your news story, sweetheart.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here's Zanzi again.
So what you're saying, Dave, is either way, if I drink or if I have the food before or after, either way, I'll have the hard-ons or the grease shits. Especially if I have some cinnamon raisin biscuits in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I grew up actually with the Hardee's in my hometown, and it's gone, but there's still one here by where we're at. So, yeah.
You know all about it.
Good stuff. Can't wait to hear that news story. And just remember, I've got the clap, and I'm giving it to you.
Oh, what a great segue.
Get him, Dave.
It is. All right. Sweetheart, go ahead.
So a story came out about the Family Feud back in the era of the Dawson days.
Richard Dawson.
Yes.
So long ago.
So
70s,
he's
80s, I'd say.
75 to 85,
Okay.
and then back in the 90s.
Okay.
And he's very famous for kissing all of the women
Yes.
on the show.
And that was allowed back then.
It was, and that's what this
It was
says.
a
But
different time.
so the title of this is the Family Feud contestants allegedly given herpes test in the Dawson era. A report comes. So this book has come out. A history of showbiz and the culture wars, and in the book, contestants allegedly had to take herpes test during the Dawson. Sorry, words are hard. Dawson time, according. Which was, again, from 76 to 85 and 94 and 95.
Okay.
A contestant revealed that before her appearance, a Family Feud production assistant entered the dressing room with a magnifying glass and a cotton swab and said, "Okay, everybody line up for their herpes tests." The test came because both viewers and doctors were very concerned about him kissing all of the girls. One viewer complained that Richard Dawson spreads more bugs every week than a flu pandemic, or epidemic, sorry, not pandemic. The book also recounts a letter sent by a doctor to the Philadelphia Daily News. The diseases that could be transmitted by promiscuous kissing are too long and loathsome to recount. So does Dawson or the producers take any caution to prevent infection? So Dawson did pass away in 2012 from esophageal cancer complications at the age of 79. So he lived to a ripe old age. In 2010, he started doing... in 2010, he told, sorry, I skipped over like 3 words, and those are important to this sentence.
Okay.
Words are stinking hard. So he
what?
told the Television Academy in 2010 that he started doing it, kissing contestants to calm their nerves, recalling that a woman was so nervous she couldn't name a green vegetable. So he said, "I'm going to do something that my mom would do to me whenever I had a problem of any kind." And he kissed her on the cheek. And then he said, "That's for luck." And she said immediately, "Asparagus." So she found that green vegetable. Although ABC did tell Dawson to quit kissing because of the complaints, he said thousands of letters poured in supporting them. Yeah, but it wasn't just a kiss on the cheek with him, though. It was like full-on mouth kisses, right?
Yeah, it was a lot. I guess it depended on which way that the lady turned her face. Would be my guess, because I tried to Richard Dawson kiss a bunch of people way back in the day, having nothing to do with any sort of game show. Just I would,
They needed luck and needed to remember asparagus.
I wanted to. I'd meet new people, and I just want to calm their nerves and just be like, it's okay.
okay.
Welcome to the bar. Yeah, here's my tongue. That's I was very Richard Dawson back in the day. I don't do it anymore. Okay, kind of. I don't tongue them this time anymore because you're around, and that's what you're for.
Hey,
So, Red Rose, welcome on Clapper.
Yes, hello, Red Rose.
Hello, and Red Rose says hello, everyone. Red Rose, you are the first person to
actually
leave.
comment.
Well, actually, to stick around. There's been a whole bunch of people pop in and then leave.
They're like, "What are you doing?"
And they're like, "What is this?" No, that looks too difficult. So I'm like, all right, well, which I get. That's what Clapper is, but thank you very much, and thanks for leaving a message.
Will from Bowling, or Liz's Will, said, "Give her a kiss, Dave." So, thank you.
Yes. And thank you,
You can
Miss
see
Red
how
Rose.
I was like, I have a news story for this when you played the clap song.
And just because we're on Clapper is, of course, why I played the
John, what are you doing
Clapper
there?
Well,
song.
I'm clapping my hands.
Yes.
Well, that looks like.
And I don't want to get canceled in, I don't know, Nova Scotia or wherever they canceled the clap song.
I don't know.
Probably Louisiana. I don't know why. It just seems like the place that they'd cancel that. Anyway, sweetheart, yeah, that was a good news story. Richard Dawson. Yeah, what do you guys think
Herpes
about
has
that?
to be on the Family Feud because he kisses so much.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it 100%. All right. One more voice message looks like from Zanzi again. Hold on.
All right, Zizia.
The number 6 top name of the show, the new stereo. Hello.
See? I don't even have to come up. We're almost there.
I know.
Because May gave us 10. I came up with 9, 8, and 7. Your sister already said number 1. And so we got 6. So somebody give us 4 other names the show could be.
Right.
And there's I'm Dave's brother. Clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper. Remember we had, and we probably still have it somewhere, the Darth Vader one?
We do have a Darth Vader clapper.
And it goes...
Yes. And then when you clap,
like that.
it works like a clapper. It
But
shuts
it goes...
shit off and on. I was going to hook it up in here, but then every time that we clapped, it would just shut the show off. And then
Yeah, that's not good.
it'd be like this tribble behind me over here. Just every once in a while, just go off. And anyway. All right, I'm going to pour another drink now. What should we do now?
I don't know. What should we do, my love?
I don't know. Are you reading the messages that come up?
I did.
I didn't do a top 10, so... See why I normally do a top 10?
Mm-hmm. So May says, what's going on in Vegas shooting at UNLV up the block? She also said, by my soon-to-be former state. And then we're caught up.
Well, there you go.
Written messages.
Miss Red Rose from Clapper said to you should. I know she's talking to you.
Yeah.
Dance on the stripper pole.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's coming up later in the show.
I was before the show. Okay, so
that's cheese.
That is cheese. So you were in the bathroom, and I was standing up or fixing something in here.
Yeah, I was fixing my hair.
Yeah, probably.
You guys like I got rid of the beard, by the way? And by that I mean the actual hair on my face. Sam's still here. See what I did there?
I did. That was a good one.
I know, right?
So after last week's show, it feels like last night, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
It kind of does. So after last week's show, we had said that all I wanted for my birthday was for Dave to shave back to the goatee again.
I tried to do it during the show when I walked out and when it was you and May. Mm-hmm. And I literally tried to do it. I was going to walk out and take 5 minutes and shave and come back in while you were talking to May and say happy birthday to you. But as I was trying it, as you know, because I told you after, it was pulling the hair because the hair had grown that long. And I couldn't, I tried it with the clippers and it's just yanking the hair out and it just hurt like shit. So I stopped and I'm like, I got to actually do this with a razor and it's going to take a while.
And not only that, I'm shaving my whole ass face, he says.
Yeah.
Instead of just the shit
like
that I like the goatee. I like the Tony Stark goatee.
It's kind of growing back.
Not as fast as I expected it to.
I shaved it once or twice after the one time that I shaved it too.
What?
This is about 2 days growth.
David.
I haven't shaved since the weekend.
Dave.
What?
Why did you shave again? You know what I want.
Because I hadn't gone to see Mom yet. And you know how she likes the little baby face I got. And so I knew I was going today. And so now I can let it grow.
All
right. And we've got
Sassy Firecracker says, hey, sorry, guys. I'm a little late joining. It's okay. You've not missed much.
And Red Rose of course, Red Rose from the Roses Are Red podcast, which you will be doing again this Friday, because it's every other Friday, is on Clapper, and she's sending us a bunch of little clappy emoji hearty things. Yes,
thank you.
I don't know how you do this. And it just gave her the hiccups, so stop sending those.
Hiccup.
All right.
One.
Anyway.
Uno.
Yeah, I've got literally nothing to do.
Oh no, let's go. Okay, you know what's the shittiest thing about
Prince dying?
No.
What?
The karaoke.
And God and I love you. I don't know how you did that either. That's cool. All right.
So
I got a love balloon. Thank you.
On Friday night at the karaoke bar, I hear Chad DJ Yoda go, I'm sorry, Sam, I had to do it. It was requested.
Yeah. What was requested, sweetheart?
The song that I loathe.
Which one? I don't even know.
Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline.
And guess who sings it? My lovely husband.
Well, hold on. I didn't start.
Touching so good.
Okay, we can stop that song.
That's Boombastic and Rocksteady. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
And I didn't request it.
Who did?
Who do you think did?
Skylar.
Of course.
Yes.
It certainly wasn't me. I didn't request that song on your birthday. Now, once it came on, of course I'll grab the mic and sing with it. You know, I mean, whatever. You even said while I'm singing is, you know what? You can sing Neil Diamond really good. It's too bad I hate him so much.
That's true.
I sing.
So yeah,
I can sound like him.
So that's played Friday night.
Yes.
So I go to lunch with Alex.
Yes, I heard this too.
I go to lunch with Alex and Kyle. And on our way home, Alex goes, I've got a birthday song for you. I'm like, okay, what is she playing? I'm thinking she's hearkening back to like the days to the hearken. To the days when we were like singing this in the car. She was going to pick out something like It's My Life or whatever. Some Bon Jovi shit.
No.
Turd.
That wasn't it.
I was going to call her a little bitch.
What
Put
was
on
it, babe?
Sweet Caroline and sang it at the top of her lungs. And then when we get home, she plays it here and dances and sings and plays it another time. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I think you should just like the song, babe.
I'm not. I
should
can't.
just like it from now on.
I just can't.
I think that's a great idea.
No, I just, you know, earlier I was going to change my shirt and I was like, I'm going to go change. You're like, don't ever change. I'm never going to fucking change that. I will always hate that song.
Deal. Deal. All right, how about this song?
Why don't I have a Sharky over here?
You want one? Here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you missed.
Dude, you threw that all the way over my head. It's like, whoosh.
Oh, I didn't want to hurt you.
Do you have another one?
I don't. Yeah, I've got them somewhere. That's just the one I had for the show. I got like 5 or 6 of them. I had one for every finger, so 8.
That's true.
They didn't have thumb sharks. Sorry. Anyway,
You have a big one though.
All right, we got a couple other messages. Here's Zanzia checking back in.
The awesome Dawson days. Right? Did anyone get herpes from Richard Dawson? Survey says. Ding.
And
You kidding? The real question is who got around more, Richard Dawson or Wilt Chamberlain? Hey-oh!
well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was Wilt.
That explains to me why Anthony has been a guest on your show several times, Dave. You hound.
I don't know what was that one was referring to.
I don't know either. Hold on.
I should play these quicker.
I'm your beard.
Ah, yes, that's probably makes yes. I didn't think anybody but you heard that. So here is May again and
Third
Betty.
Day a week of the blues. I don't know.
May.
Hump Day sounds really good to me for sure.
See,
Let's see. Three's Company. Oh, that's because I was on last week. I don't know. I gotta keep thinking about this. You got anything?
Nope, nothing at all. Got nothing to say about this. Once, twice, 3 times a lady?
yeah,
Talking about Sam? I don't know.
good tune.
That's a good tune.
Gee, I'm kind of confused right now. Things we can call the show, but it wasn't called the Married Couple Podcast. How about the Unmarried Couple Podcast?
We
Based on the Married Couple Podcast.
somebody actually
How
tried that.
complicated could that be?
I don't know.
Wink,
May, how complicated was that? The 2 weeks that we took off, and you and Zanzia did that on the other platform.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good show, I think. I stopped in and heard one. I did.
Yes.
We were there for one of them.
We were.
I think we were guests on that show. And the Unmarried Couple podcast, I mean, we've had that brought up many times, and, you know, that just it doesn't have the same ring to it.
No,
and I'd
and
like to
we're
go ahead and
actually
stay
married.
with you. So, yeah, I think we should just keep doing
We'll
this
stay
one.
married. I'm
We'll keep
fine
doing
with
this
that.
one. Maybe not
shite.
every single week, but
Most weeks.
most weeks. Or we could just do every other. We'll talk about it. Anyway, sweetheart, what else? You have another news story. I know you do.
Sure, I do.
I think we're caught up in messages. I do love all the little ghosts and hearts that we're getting over here from Miss Red Rose, our
Yes, thank you.
listener. We still got a bunch of people, which is the way that platform works. People pop
Popping
in,
in and
they
out.
hear it, they pop in, they don't recognize you, they pop in, what's going on, and then they pop out. But
Yeah, well, we'll just keep doing it. See, we're See where
Yeah,
we
I know.
land.
Well, let's also be real. Red Rose stays on Clapper quite a bit. Same with Rocksteady. Same with Lisa Nielsen and Jeff and stuff like that. And they literally do a lot of stuff on here. This is our first time even posting
I think
live.
it is.
No. Actually, that's not true. We've done some drunk karaoke.
That is true.
We've done some drunk karaoke clappy. Words are hard. On Clapper, and we've done that before, so that might have to actually happen more often too.
I can do
but if
that.
we spent more time on here, more people would know us, more people would show up, leave comments. So it's actually for our first time just being on here.
Not bad.
And Rose just hitting whatever button she keeps hitting. Thank you. It looks
Thank
really
you.
cool from my end. And then she
You
sent
see
some
more
heart
of it
balloon
than I
thing.
do. Yes.
Anyway. All right, sweetheart, you got another news story?
Yes.
And then we'll kind of go from there. We can also keep tonight short because we've got shows to watch, and I don't know how
And
much time
tomorrow's
I'm
a
going to
big
have
day
tomorrow.
for me. So.
And I might have to work. That's the other thing that happened. My boss goes, "Hey, do you want to work overnight and come in at 1 a.m?" And I'm like, "Tonight? That's not going to work." And he goes, "Oh, I know you got your podcast." I go, and I said to him, I said, "Quit! Look at you acting like you listen." And he goes, "No, I don't act like I listen. I don't listen. I just know because you talk about it all the time." And I'm like, "Come on, dude, not all the time." Okay, kind of. Podcast. Podcast. Words are hard.
Well,
Sweetheart.
It's
Yes.
funny. We have our end of AEP party next Wednesday, and my friend Simone from work goes, "Hey, you want to bring your karaoke equipment?" I'm like, "It's really just our podcast mics
Right.
and some speakers, but that we used for our 100th episode." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." She's like, "What time's your?" She goes, "But it's your show." I'm like, "Yeah, we don't do it till 8." She goes, "Well, we might be here till 7." I'm like, "That's fine. I'll just haul everything home and we'll just do a show." It's gonna happen.
What? We kind of started getting ready about 40 minutes before tonight, so
Yeah.
that's all right.
I mean, we're a well-oiled machine now.
Yes, we
That
are.
was really hard to say, though. Okay.
There is somebody that just said hiya on
Hello.
Clapper, so hi, and that's just a bunch of letters. That's not a name, so I don't know what the it probably stands for something, but I don't know what it is.
Words
but
are hard.
Hello, thanks,
Yes.
welcome to the show. This is How Was Your Day? We are the Married
Acronyms
Couple
are hard.
Podcast. My lovely wife, SamIAm, is about ready to tell her second news story.
Dos.
And, yeah.
Okay.
She'll speak in Spanish. Yeah, I know.
Holla.
Right? All right, baby.
So, back on September 5th, there was an Ohio woman that got very abusive towards a Chipotle worker who got her order wrong.
Okay.
This has been caught on video, posted on Reddit. Everybody's seen it, I think. I don't know. So she was arrested for this. So she was convicted of assault for hurling a burrito bowl at a Chipotle worker and was offered an unusual way to reduce her jail time. So a judge has ordered Rosemary Hain, 39, to now work a fast food job for 2 months. So this is part of her, yes. So she was captured on video screaming at a Chipotle employee before throwing her food in the worker's face. At first, she was slated to pay a fine and serve 180 days in jail with 90 days suspended. But then the judge had a better idea. He was like, "You know what? You didn't get your burrito bowl in the way you liked it, and this is how you respond." He goes, "This is not the Real Housewives of Parma. This behavior is not acceptable." So he told her he would cut 60 days off of her jail sentence if she agreed to work at least 20 hours a week at a fast food restaurant for 2 months. She did accept. This incident, again, happened back in September. And in court, this woman apologized but really tried to explain the rationale behind her screaming at the Chipotle worker, who was only 26 years old.
The Chipotle worker, or she
was
26? Okay,
yeah,
go.
a 39-year-old woman yelled.
So she tried to rationalize why she
goes, "If I showed you how my food looked and how my food looked a week later."
Before or after?
This is before.
She worked there. Okay.
This is before how my food looked and what it looked like a week later from that same restaurant. It's disgusting looking. And she goes, "I bet you wouldn't be happy with the food let me back up. misread that. The judge said, "I won't bet you won't be happy with the food you're going to get in jail." The young woman, Emily, the 26-year-old, told the court that she had been traumatized after the incident and had quit her job at Chipotle. Not Chipotle. She told the Washington Post that she was stepping into a project, words are hard. She was stepping in to protect a 17-year-old employee. So she stepped in and said, "Hey, 17-year-old, you don't need to get this. I'm older. I'll help you." Who was getting yelled at. The food was hot and burned her face. So when she got the burrito bowl thrown at her, she got burned. She was embarrassed and in shock and couldn't believe that the customers witnessed it. There has been a GoFundMe campaign for the girl, Emily, who got the burrito thrown in her face. And they've raised like $7,200, which is kind of cool. But yeah, now...
She got $7,200 for getting hit with a burrito?
Yeah.
Dude.
But she did quit her job, so maybe that's why. No, I think it's great that the judge was like, you know what? You think this is so easy? Let me put you in that position for 2 months, and then I'll reduce your sentence.
So, has she started working there yet?
I don't know. This is all the information I have, my love.
That, I got to say, two things. Yes. Number one, the person that got burned by the burrito, she should have made that shit better.
No, stop it. Nobody deserves a burrito thrown in her face.
She just got $7,200 for getting hit with a burrito. She can take one little stupid joke. So, aside from that, what a fucking classic fucking move from the judge.
Yes.
No, that is for real. This is my answer for real. The first one was a joke. This is my actual answer. Seriously. Oh, you're going to act like that? Here's what you're going to do. You can save going to jail by, I'm going to put your ass behind the counter.
Yeah.
And she should put that chick in charge of her. She should have to go to work at Chipotle. No, you said the chick quit, though.
Yeah, she
did.
But
whatever. That's fucking ballsy-ass classic move.
I think it was
well
great.
Played.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's kind of like, you see that shit like on TV shows and whatever. Like I've been watching Suits lately and, and they're like, oh, well, here's this crazy idea. But that's pretty fucking cool that judge is like,
yeah, no, that's
let me show you how fucking
awesome.
hard it is to actually do that job. And you tell me.
Yeah, no, that's completely. Yeah. I want the update story to that when we get an update story. I will
try to update that story.
Because you always do update stories and those are awesome. Yes. And it's funny that you said she took and hurtled thing at her, and hurtling over deep state is not even here. And you mentioned him in the news stories. He likes them so much, and he's not even here to hear the hurtled a Chipotle bowl story. Here's May.
I think that's a great idea. I think the unmarried couple should do one more show before they're under the same roof together by next week or whatever. But it won't be a week from this Wednesday. No, I'm afraid we'll probably be traveling that night, which is Daniel's lucky number. So why don't we call the Married Couple Podcast number 13? Just because that's Daniel's lucky number. Why not?
Well, hey, okay.
Because if you add 1 + 3 is 4, you've got Sam and Dave and
3 is 4.
Xanzia and May the Poet. You got 4 really good hosts on one show.
That sounds like extra work for me. And I don't think I have that many buttons to hit. I've got this one. That sounds like a great idea somewhere. But anyway, what else? Oh, Xanzia probably saying no to what May just said. Let's find out.
So, Dave, the question of it is, are you going to do Eric Clapton on Clapper karaoke? ? That way you can really pass the clap.
Clapton, Clapper, karaoke.
Thing is can you be Mr. Slowhand or not?
Oh, that I could, but not tonight. Yeah, we'll have to do some. Anyway, maybe this weekend. I edited myself again.
I'm pretty proud of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't make for good content. It just doesn't.
May also said in the written comments, how do you do as a show title?
How do you do?
Well, how do you do?
How do you do, m'lady? M'lady. That's how I'd be like, hey, guys, Welcome to How Do You Do?
I just saw the heart
Me,
balloons.
I am Dave, and of course, my lady.
My love.
I thought you were going to say your name. SamIAm.
Oh. Sorry, I was distracted by the heart balloons on Clever.
Oh, okay, yes. That somehow Rose is doing that.
Yeah,
She's like giving us stuff.
I was distracted.
And I don't know how to give it. Anyway,
I don't know
it
how
doesn't
it
matter.
works either.
I know there's money to be made, and it's, but as my mom would say, it's just like fake money anyway. It's not real. And also, speaking of that, where is my favorite character from last week? Bitcoin Boxer didn't show up to the show tonight.
Nah, it's okay. Well,
I
we
expected
didn't
to have
advertise anything.
No, you're right. We didn't. But I mean, we
that
did
was
go
your
on
fault.
it.
You took a nap.
Whatever. I wasn't 100% sure. First off, I was thinking I might actually have to go to work and we might have to cancel again. So that's the main reason I didn't. Because I wasn't sure if we were going to actually do it.
Right.
So I thought I might have to get up at midnight and go to work, which I'll do a couple weeks from now.
Yeah.
Right before our vacation. So, all right, sweetheart.
Yes,
one more news story, and then you're yawning, and you can't go to sleep. So then we'll
that.
jump out shortly.
Yeah. I have a news story.
You do?
I
well,
do.
Good.
I met him.
No.
I just mentioned
Who
this.
sits by?
Me.
I love that. I love that. You know what? That is a movie I want to see. I mean, you know what this is? Nope, that's not the right one. That one's Fletch.
That is Fletch.
I thought that was the Axel F theme, and it's not.
No,
I have
it's
it
not.
labeled wrong on the board. It says Axel right on my board, and that is not Axel Foley. That is that's absolutely Fletch.
Fletch. I was like, I'm confused.
Screwed up. Yeah. Anyway, but Beverly Hills Cop 4 might be coming out
Is it?
soon. Yeah, they're making another Beverly Hills Cop. 3
Beverly
sucked.
Hills.
Words are hard. We already established it. We established that months ago that words are hard. So
they are for me. They're not usually for
when
you.
I bumble mumble, don't make fun. You heard me. You heard what I said. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Sweetheart.
I
was just trying to make noise enough until you found your story.
No, I had it.
Did you find it?
I've had it
Sweet.
up here for
Then I
like...
got fun making noise, and so I just, you know what? I just, hold on.
One more time.
All right, that's enough. All right, go, babe.
So I've mentioned I've been watching this show Suits, and it's about attorneys and whatever.
Real quick, Red Rose, quit sending us beers. I love beer. Don't get me wrong, but she's like sending things, and I think you have to. I think that's actual money.
It's not.
I mean, it's kind of money. It's beers. It costs money to send that shit.
Well, don't do that.
You know, I know, but because I used to send some, and then they're like, okay, you need to pay to send beers now, and I'm like, I guess motherfuckers ain't getting beers anymore. I already gave out all my free beers. So, Red Rose, quit spending your beers on us. I love you, though.
Yes.
We'll wait till Friday, and we'll just have a drink live on your show. Or you and Sam will.
We always do. I need to buy another bottle of tequila for these.
You are almost out of that bottle of the Married Couple Podcast tequila. Mm-hmm. Show that again. It's right there. You got it? Can you reach it?
I can.
Okay. Miss Red Rose, of course, sent us that bottle for our 100th episode.
Hold on.
And that's it. That's how well you've done. And it does have our logo on there somewhere. Wait, which one are you showing it to?
Okay, since you fucking switched this around, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm dyslexic and you're fucking me up.
Okay, you know where the camera is? There it is.
Yeah, I know.
You know where the other one is down here for?
This one I can do.
Okay, and it's got our logo right on there.
And this is delicious.
It's tequila, so it's not.
Oh, it's good.
No, it's very smooth and very expensive.
One day I'll
tequila.
open the top and...
Well, I assume once you run out of the bottom stuff.
I'll take the top stuff.
And what did we eat our? Did you show our cookies?
I haven't yet. I don't even know where they are.
They're in the other room. You were going to show them on the show last week, and we forgot.
I forgot. And
but she sent us cookies also.
They're Oreos that are dipped with like sprinkles, and they have our married couple logo
is on the
them.
cookie.
They're pretty fucking great.
I haven't eaten them.
I don't want to eat them. They're so pretty.
They are.
I mean, I love Oreos. Yeah,
I'm not a fan of Oreos, but I'm not a fan of any cookie. So
I love
that's
cookies.
just me. All right, sweetheart. News story, because then I don't know. Then we got other shit to do.
Ready?
It's Wednesday night. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there's an
narcissistic attorney.
Stop.
That's what I meant. Go.
Suspended for pooping in a Pringles can.
You're not supposed to.
And leaving it in the in a victim advocate's parking lot.
In a victim advocate's?
Yeah, so he's a defense attorney. So he's he's a grimy attorney. This is how I feel about this.
Oh, okay.
What had happened?
Tell your part. What had happened was
this guy had a case that he was supposed to be at in 15 minutes. And so what he did was shit in a fucking Pringles can, and he threw it in the fucking parking lot, ka-chow, like that. And so when he was called out about it, he's like, no, this is something I do. I've done this like 10 times last year. I shit in Pringles cans, and then I fucking pick a drop zone, and I go, ka-chow, and I throw my fucking shit bomb in the Pringles can. They say, no, this is not true. You targeted them because you had a case with them and blah, blah, blah. So they have suspended, hold on, where is it that they say?
Why have I heard this?
I don't know.
Or read it somewhere.
Well, I found it on Reddit.
I see what you did there.
So,
that's where you read it.
I did read it on Reddit. Holy buckets. I know, I just read this.
Unholy buckets. It's poopy Pringles.
Poopy Pringles cans.
You're supposed to just fart in those, and then they save.
Right.
Don't actually. I guess it would even save longer if it's actual poop in there, I guess. All right. Actually, hold on. This makes sense. This tracks now. Okay.
I mean, I guess.
Did you find the rest again?
Oh, so the court decided to suspend the guy from practice of law for 1 year with a 6 months that suspension stayed, meaning he only is going to have to only go 6 months. So he's been an attorney since 1976, which is 3 years before I was born. He had no prior disciplinary action before this. So here's how they decided that was a fair, they took precedent, because I feel like I'm a lawyer now because I watched this lawyer show. In determining the punishment, they ruled that there was a previous lawyer in Ohio. He was called the naked photographer. So what would happen was he flashed more than 30 women, but took pictures as he flashed them of the women's reactions. I thought that was
Hold on.
fucking hilarious.
An attorney did this?
Yes.
He flashed. How did he get the flash to go off when the flash went off?
I don't fucking know.
How did he
So this happened back in 2006.
And this at the same time.
I don't fucking know. He was like, ka-chow.
Ka-chow. See, I'm on the wrong one
yes.
now.
It's fine. So this guy was indefinitely suspended in 2006 for conduct, and he pled guilty to 53 misdemeanor offenses, but he got his law license restored back in 2014. So that happened. And then there was another guy.
Hang on. No, keep going. Who's the other guy? What'd he do?
No. Hold on.
So you got the flashy flash lawyer.
Yes, the flashy flash lawyer.
And the Poopy Pringles lawyer was last. Is there somebody in between?
Yeah, there's another guy who were...
You don't have to sing it.
I'm just...
And then we have the guy who rolls by with a Pringles can and goes... Ka-chow! Yeah.
So there's another guy who had an indecency charge that his law license has been suspended indefinitely, and that happened in 2022.
And what did he do?
So I don't fucking know. It doesn't say.
He probably did. He probably did what I've seen before, which is either wrong or right the way you think of it. He probably did worm puppet from his crotch. Crotch worm puppet. Worm puppet.
Fucking, like a marionette.
Yeah, it's worm puppet. You just hook a string to it. And then you just go like this, and it raises up. You can make it smile if you pull the string this way. You can make it laugh. Actually.
But I won't do that.
I'll never do that.
That's about butt sex.
No, that hurts. That one is about butt sex. You are correct. From Clapper, sounds like the guy at Disney in It's a Small World.
Yes, I heard that too, where he walked around in Disney naked.
Thing?
Yeah, it was a thing. We saw that on SNL. There was a joke.
Okay. I remember that. Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah, good news story.
Yeah.
I love it when you do poop news stories in a Pringles can.
Pooping in a
That
Pringles.
you're supposed to fart in them and then close it back up. The same as the jar thing that you want to make money at.
Yeah.
Mason jar thing, you just fart in the jar and whatever. If you poop in it, the stink stays longer.
Never goes away.
It doesn't go away.
Dave, you ever took a shit and looked at it and go, when's the last time I had corn?
Thanksgiving.
Shit, that was 20 years ago.
No, it wasn't Thanksgiving.
We didn't have any Thanksgiving. You're right, Thunder. It was 20 years ago. My fault. Sorry, it seemed like... I don't know. Let me look and see if we have any more voice messages. Hopefully,
not,
Bitcoin
I'm
Boxer.
good.
Darn it. No Bitcoin Boxer here. We do have Zanzia.
Cool, I worked at a Chipotle for 2.5 years. Does that mean I can get like 3 times the money?
No.
And by the way, some
you
of
have
that
a burrito
sauce
thrown at
actually,
your head?
like the
I know you
red,
dodge
you don't
balls.
let it touch your skin because it actually can leave burns
Yes.
because of the spice level. But, you know, gotta love that adobo that they throw at you that's in some of the meat that gets cooked. Be interesting to see how this one turns out, I gotta admit.
Yes, and we'll get that update. But no, you don't get any money that she got, but you do get a stay out of free jail card for the next 38 years if you hit somebody with a Chipotle burrito. What are you doing? What did you think about real quick?
No, I didn't think about anything. I got
What
a
happened?
message from Brother Will.
Oh.
And he can bowl this weekend, so we don't need anybody else.
Okay, so first
And look on the bright
Will, we're on a show.
It's fine.
Save that shit for later, or come in
It's
here and just tell
fine.
us right here. Anyway, here's Zanzia 2 more times.
Side Bowl. It's one of the games I think the Jaguars can win. Hey-oh!
Hang on, I missed the beginning. It is.
And look on the bright side. Hey, it's a burrito bowl. It's one of the games I think the Jaguars can win.
Okay, it was a joke on a bowl. I get it.
Are you kidding me? She threw a burrito at the lady? Wow, does that mean the Flying Burrito Brothers are coming back? Sweet. And for anyone who doesn't know who the Flying Burrito Brothers are, they were the same people that sang the song that I can't stand, which is Unchained Melody. Doesn't matter who sings it.
Right. The Flying Burrito Brothers were actually in a circus, and the Righteous Brothers actually sang that song. Maybe Burrito Brothers did a copy of that too. No idea. Sweetheart, what should we do now? You look bored. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I'm down.
Whatever. You
fucking
got a
week.
show. Anybody listening on Clapper,
come
thank you.
listen to
Red
Red
Rose
Rose and I on
is here.
Friday night.
Friday night. We're gonna do it on Clapper also on Friday night. Or we're gonna try to. Right, Red Rose? Let's do that.
I mean,
now that we know
now
how
I
to do it
know
on
how
this
to do
end.
it.
And so we'll do it on Clapper. Roses Are Red podcast with Miss Red Rose, and she says absolutely.
Yay.
And SamIAm, that will be Friday night. You can also hear NFL HQ whenever that comes about. It won't be next Tuesday, but we'll get back to that with AC at some point. And every Wednesday night, or whenever every other Wednesday night, we'll figure that out. Coming up going forward, whatever. The Married Couple Podcast here on YouTube, Facebook, and now on Clapper, I guess. So we'll continue that and see
where we
see
go.
if we can.
We're gonna build
who
a
knows? Maybe we'll
empire.
Maybe we'll do a drunk karaoke. We can get that going one of these nights.
Yeah.
All right. With that, I think let's get the fuck out of here. Sweetheart,
do
we've
it.
still got time. We could actually watch a show.
We could.
We've got time to watch a show before we go to bed.
I'm excited.
I kind of like nights like tonight.
Me too.
But for everybody coming in and listening back later and listening on Alexa and all that shit, thank you so much. You're the reason we keep doing this. You're the reason I drink as much as I do.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. But you're welcome.
He did that
and-
before you.
Yeah, I did. You're just you're my excuse now. Anyway, with that, The Married Couple Podcast, I am Dave, my beautiful, lovely wife.
SamIAm.
And we're checking out. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.